I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? I'll just breathe in. Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? I'll just breathe in. Flashing red lights, driving at night, windowless ride, feeling alive. Nothing in sight, forever in flight. Follow those lines, we'll make it this time. Blurry street lights, work as a guide to memories that we're making tonight. Oh yeah, we'll make it tonight. Yeah. I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'll go all night if that's just what I gotta do. Life's too short to care about what you can't afford. Memories are in what you explore, so just don't be ignored. Go ask for more, go ask for more. Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? I'll just breathe in. Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? I'll just breathe in. I'm in a race that everybody's chasing fast. They wanna be that someone on the screen at last. They ain't looking inside for their needs in life. They wanna be liked by everybody in sight. But trust me, being free ain't spotlights. No, it's long nights and it's long fights with yourself all the time to get your mind right. But if you put in the work, you can find the light, alright. I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'll go all night if that's just what I gotta do. Life's too short to care about what you can't afford. Memories are in what you explore, so just don't be ignored. Go ask for more, go ask for more. Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? I'll just breathe in. Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? I'll just breathe in.
What's up, peeps? It's me, Jonathan Riley, back with you. Talk radio, Tacoma and beyond. So today is going to just kind of a little bit of news talk about news in the in local area, news in the world, and then we'll talk into the mental health segment of the show, and then I will do the closing. Okay, so it's nothing big. Okay, as I say, I'm still growing this show. It's gonna get better, but for now, I'm just trying to get into a routine, a flow of how this is gonna go. So it'd be like, just kind of building the episodes as I go and trying to get better. It's a sunny day out, so I'm outside on my deck, sitting here blabbing. Um, just got home from church, went to church with the wife and child. And now, back home and figured I'd try to throw a quick episode together. Um, because as y'all gonna know, this is pre-recorded stuff. So by saying I went to church, today is Sunday, but I'm recording for Monday. I will not explain that every time. I will try to just go with the flow so y'all don't notice that it's pre-recorded. But I want y'all to know that I'm pre-recording things to try to make it easier on myself. If we get into some news, like local news, there's not a lot of heavy local news going on. I mean, like, people be worrying about, gas prices going up and all these different things because of the stuff going on with Iran, which I will talk about in the next little world news area. But, people worried about the gas prices going up. There's, there's a bunch of spring events going on around the area because, we're in spring now, so a bunch of spring type events going on in Seattle, Tacoma, around the Pacific Northwest. Um, I believe the spring fair is either closing up or done with for this year out at the Washington State Fair. So yeah, that's kind of just news for local news. I mean, there's not much going on locally that I can really expand on. But then, we get into world news, and then you got the military thing with Iran and U.S. and how that's kind of escalating. Um, so we like heading for World War III or something. It's crazy, man, and all because of President Trump, the 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 Oompa Loompa of the United States. Call him President Oompa Loompa, President Oompa Loompa, because the boy don't know what he's doing. Well, I'm sure he knows what he's doing, but he's just not doing it right. Um, so yeah, we looking at war with Iran, and it's crazy because who the heck wants war anymore? It's like we don't need war. We can work out things diplomatically. We don't have to go to war and start shooting and killing people for nothing. But yeah, it's just crazy to think that we have to go to war over. I don't even know what this war is going over on. Is it because of oil? Is it because of some other political reason? I don't know, and that's kind of a weird thing. Um, yeah, that's kind of the things going on in the world. Mostly it's the Iran thing right now because that's kind of the main like news going on. The possible beginnings of a war. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Um, yeah, I did read something about some shooting in uh Louisville or something like that, where like 8 kids were killed or something, and then the shooter was shot by the cops and killed. So it's crazy how that type of thing happens in this world too. Shootings. So what the? Why y'all gotta shoot innocent people? I don't make no sense to me. I mean, I know I'm just kind of a crazy person on YouTube talking about nonsense, but um, you know, um, so yeah, that's just basically the news going on. So yeah, now we'll get into some mental health segment here, talking about mental health. That's a big deal in my life because I deal with mental health a lot. I deal with depression, social anxiety. Uh, I'm trying to remember how they diagnosed me when I was doing like counseling and stuff. It was like it was something weird. I don't know, but basically depression and anxiety and stuff like that. And I deal with a lot of stress, and I deal with just a lot of stuff like that. Um, last couple of days has been kind of weird and crazy around my home, but family kind of like the family dynamics has just been weird this couple of days. You know, it's just like what the heck's going on in the world where families cannot get along. um, like my mama, she feels she being taken advantage of and treated badly and stuff. And I'm like, how are you being taken advantage of? You know, I'm a caregiver for you. I do everything you need me to do. My brother, I do anything needed for my brother. Um, the wife, if she needs help, I help her. So I don't get the whole like taking advantage of. I'm not taking advantage of nobody. I caregive and help people, and I don't get much in return. I don't get money to go out running. I don't even get to get out running much, you know. So it's just if anybody's being taken advantage of and treated badly, it's me. Okay, and I had to tell family in other states this stuff on Facebook because my mama posted on Facebook asking for advice, and like my cousin and my aunt all like getting on my case, and I'm like, whatever. Okay, I don't know. I know everybody's gonna see the mother's side of things. Like like when me and my wife get into like little disagreements, the wife's gonna see her side only, not my side. Everybody gonna see their sides and not my side, and just think I'm an asshole. um, and that's okay. You know, that's part of the mental health, depression, and anxiety. You know, because I get depressed because nobody sees it my way. Nobody listens to what I say. Nobody understands what I go through, and then they just get on my ass and say I'm like being a mean person or treating people badly. You know, it's like I'm not trying to treat people badly. I'm trying to share my thoughts and feelings, and people are making me out to be a bad guy. So, uh, you know, maybe I'm wrong on all this. Y'all can feel free to in my live chat. Let me know, you know, what your opinions are. If I'm in the wrong and all these other people are in the right, and I should just do what I'm told and shut up and just do it. And don't complain that you don't get no money and you don't get to get out much and all these different things, you know. Just do what you do and shut up. That's what I'm getting to the point that I should do. Is just do what I'm told, shut up, start putting on a smile and acting like I'm all happy and funky dory or whatever. I don't know. It's kind of just a weird thing where I'm the only one in this house that cannot show his thoughts and feelings. Everybody else, they can share their thoughts, their feelings, and expect them to be listened to. Me, yeah, it don't go that way. And then I get outsiders that don't live in this house, like my aunt and my cousin and other people, telling me that I'm in the wrong or whatever. And, you know, I don't know. It's weird. And then, you know, I know my aunt and mother-in-law and stuff have told me family counseling or whatever. What good does family counseling do? You know, it's not going to change anything because they're going to do things their way. That's just how it is. Um, yeah, mental health is just terrible, especially when you live in a home where your opinions don't matter and you know your feelings don't matter. Um, you just got to do the work you do, the caregiving work with your mother, your brother, the wife sometimes. Um, now, caregiving discussions will be tomorrow. Tomorrow's episode, I will be talking about caregiving, just kind of sharing experiences about caregiving and what it's like in my situation. And, maybe other caregivers out there who watch this, can vent themselves on my live chat. Feel free to just vent yourself. If you feel in the same situation I'm at, or if you're in a worse situation, feel free to vent. No judgment. No, like me talking bad about you. Um, I would try to moderate the chat to make sure other people don't be all like mouthy and rude. Okay, I don't want that kind of stuff. I want judgment-free chatting. Um, everybody to have an opinion and be able to share it and not get judged or treated badly or bullied or teased or any of those things. It's just not right. Especially when it comes to people like me who deal with depression. If you get teased and bullied and made fun of because of your opinions, you tend to shut them down and just keep yourself quiet and don't talk about it. Or don't know how to talk about it without feeling like someone's going to jump on you and tease you or whatever. And I don't want that on my show. Um, so, as we get closing out this episode, I know it's short. Like I said, these things are going to be short. Some will be long, some will be short. It depends on what's going on and what my mood is for talking. Today, I'm a little depressed. I'm a little bit out of it. Past few days have been rough. But I'm sticking with this and making a show. Okay, and I want to be consistent with you guys and be there at 7 p.m. every weeknight. Just kind of try to make this consistent so y'all know I'll be on and I'll be talking. So as we, kind of close out this episode, I want to open my comment section. Like after this goes live and it's done with the live chat, you will be able to comment on the finished video. And you can leave comments, likes, shares, subscribe to my channel, all those things. Those are call to action, like, share, subscribe, comment. Any opinions you have of this show, comment. Any mental health issues or advice on dealing with mental health, comment. Comment. Let's start getting some interaction with me and other people, other people who watch my show. Become a fan of my show as it goes on. Because right now I'm still building this thing. It's still going to be not perfect. I mean, I doubt it will ever be perfect because what's perfect? Nothing's perfect. There's going to be episodes that are just really weird and episodes that are really cool, and they're going to be mixtures. It's not going to be perfect. Pretty much ever, it's not going to be perfect. I'm not perfect. You ain't perfect. Neighbors aren't perfect. People driving around on the street ain't perfect. There ain't a single human being on this planet who is perfect. Not one single person is perfect. If you find one that thinks they're perfect, they're a little delusional. Okay? That's just how it is. So my call to action for this episode, comment after it when it's not live. Comment. Leave your comments. Like and share. Subscribe. You know. Check out my shop where I got my merch, my shirts, my hoodies, my different things. You can also donate on that website, my shop. There's also a section where you can donate if you don't want to buy merchandise, but you'd still like to help me with some funding of getting better merch or better merchandise made or better equipment to do these recordings with. Just better my business and my show. It's always appreciated. My cigarette will not stay lit. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's been a rough couple of days, and I'm heading into this next week of episodes with with just, a positive mindset that it's going to be all right. Whether it's the show, growing, or just the things going on in my household and in my life and in my family. It'll get better. It'll be better. It's just everybody has those little down days and down weeks and down months. Not not every day in your life's gonna be fantastic and smiley and happy. You're gonna have those days where life sucks and you're like, hell with this. I mean, I've already halfway been like my mom's family, my aunt and cousins and all that stuff. Forget them. I ain't even gonna talk to them. If they only gonna see my mother's side of things and not even think of my side of things, I ain't gonna talk to them. I'm not gonna worry about it. Now, will I stick up to that? Probably not, because later on, when I'm feeling a little bit better and happier and things are kind of going a little more smoothly, I'll probably end up talking to the damn family anyways. But right now, I don't really want to, because it's one-sided on everything in my life. Everything's one-sided. I'm the bad guy. Everybody else is the good guy. Yeah, it sucks. But that's why I did that, talking about this stuff on today, because it's Mental Health Day. And just having that routine of you're always wrong, you're always wrong, you're always wrong, gets your the mental illness just worse. It makes you think you're delusional. It makes you sure you don't know what you're talking about. Even though I know what I'm talking about. Just other people don't believe it, or they don't want to see it, and they just see it their way. So then it ends up being their way or the highway. My way don't matter. So anybody out there watching the show, giving me some views, sharing my stuff, if you deal with mental health, if you deal with depression, anxiety, any of the mental health diseases, schizophrenia, and all that stuff, bipolar, manic, depressant, whatever, this is a place where you can come and comment and chat and without worry of people judging you or making fun of you. I would delete those comments. If they start making fun of you, that comment will be gone. Okay, I don't want that shit on my channel. I want support. I want people showing support. Even to me, like when you're commenting or chatting, show support to me. Don't just sit there and make fun of me saying you don't know what you're talking about or blah blah blah. Instead, give me advice. Tell me, tell me ways I should be thinking, or like things you see that or things you're hearing that you think maybe I'm wrong on. You could say maybe you're wrong about this. How about this and this and this, and just kind of give me different ideas and advice, and then I will, comment, maybe talk about it on Friday when I do the weekend review, um, and just advice, not judgment, not making fun of me, not saying I'm an idiot or any of those other things. Anyways, I'll close out now. I hope everybody has a good rest of your evening. Um, Today is Monday, so just the start of the week here. I'm gonna start every week with like the local world news and mental health talk. And then Tuesdays will be caregiving and whatever other subjects I throw in there. Wednesday gonna be sports and whatever other subject I throw in there. Thursdays is gonna be a fun type show. It's gonna be talking about history of Washington State, history of the United States, history of the world, and any mysteries that go on in the state of Washington or the U.S. or the world. Histories and mysteries and just deep diving into different things like history moments, historical moments, or scary like paranormal mysteries in the world. Um, so that'd be Thursday nights, and then Friday will be the weekend review. Where I'll just kind of cover what we talked about throughout the week, kind of have highlights, and shout outs to different people who comment or chat on my lives. Um, and just kind of giving shout outs and responding to any of the comments that I feel need a reaction to. So, from my back deck here in Tacoma to you, wherever you're watching, Tacoma, Washington, anywhere else in the United States of America, anywhere else in the world that you're watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for giving me this time and putting up with me for the time that I'm sitting here blabbing. And just keep watching as I grow. The show will get better. The episodes will get better. Segments will get better and like more different. I got ideas and plans on how to make things a little different and a little better. So things will get better. Okay, but until then, I want you guys to be kind to each other. Work on your mental health. If you take meds for your mental health, stay on those meds. Control your mental health issues. Um, Try not to get lost in your head like I do. I'm always just freaking lost in my head about this and that negative thing and that negative thing and that negative thing and people treat me this way and that person treat me this way and it's just I got to try to work on getting out of that little pattern of mine. So that's kind of a homework assignment for all you people too. You know, work on dealing with your mental health. Not not try to become perfect. Not try to get rid of mental health. Just dealing with it. If you take meds, take those meds. Stay controlled. If you're someone like me who just gets lost in your fucking head, try to work your way out of that. Start thinking more positive instead of more negative. That's homework for me. Think more positive instead of negative. Um, and if we can all do that, this world would be a better place. Not perfect, but a better place. Um, and us as individuals will be better people. Not perfect, but better people. And that's what I think would be awesome in this world. Better people, bettering the world. You know, we'd have less hate, we'd have less crime, we'd have less everything if people would just work together, support each other, and show love to everybody, no matter who they are, no matter what's going on. Show love, support. Change your thinking. That's my thing, man. I'm gonna be working on that. The the changing of my thinking. So from my porch to your home, wherever you're watching, um, I will see you guys tomorrow, Tuesday, where we will be having caregiving talk and whatever else segments coming. Just stay tuned. The show's gonna get better. Okay, I'm still sucky right now, but well, okay, wait. Remember my train of thought thing? Let me rewind that. I don't suck. I'm growing. I'm getting better. I'm trying to get better. I don't suck. I'm just trying to get better. That's part of that changing your train of thought and just being more positive instead of negative. Negative is not good for your mental health. For life in general, negative is not good. Um, so, till next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Much love. And continue to tune in and chat and comment and like, share, and subscribe. All those things. Check out the description. It's got links to different things like my Facebook group, uh, my website I'm working on, uh, the shop for my merchandise, a survey y'all can take to help me better this. um, just a whole bunch of different links you can check out and just kind of, you know, get involved. Buy things in my shop to help support me, to fund me, to help me grow this into a better show and a business overall in the future. CrowRules Entertainment. I'm wanting to make a business content creating, TV shows, future films maybe in the future. Who knows what my future holds? But if I stay positive instead of getting in my head and saying I can't do this or blah blah blah, I got to stay positive. I got to consistently make these videos, get out there to you all, and share my life and share the news of the world and the struggles of mental health and the struggles of caregiving and all those things. So, peace and love. I'm really leaving this time, okay? I will stop talking. I will not blah, 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 blah. I just want to share my life. I want to better this show. I want to better everything. So, check out the description, the links, subscribe, like, share, all those things. Comment, chat in the live chat while this is going on, which is about to end. But thank you for chatting if you did live chat. So, much love, y'all. See you guys tomorrow, Tuesday, with caregiving and whatever other segments I throw in there. Peace.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to